Samba, Rashidere, Kosetirumbo, Long Log, Ovi Bodhisattva.
Dashitele to all the Dharma friends, all the Sangha joining us on the live stream, and I wish you a long life, everybody Sangha.
We will begin this morning's practice in the yellow prayer book with opening prayers on page 1. All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. I take refuge in the Buddhas until I attain the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddha until I attain the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the bodhisattva's path. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness in the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness in the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Go to the Tara Sadhana, page 1.
Namo Sanje Chu Kung Chom Dema Nano Cham Je San Chu Sim Je Do Namo Sanje Chu Kung Chom Dema Nano Cham San Chu Sim Je Do.
Namo, in the Mother Victress, embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha, I and all beings take refuge and resolve to cultivate bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment.
Om Soba Vashuddha Sarvadhamma Soba Vashuddha Shenjena Torma Dayun Soja Yalen Janjum Bongo Nuse Pala Bende Dubare Buddha Isa. Amen Jubenje Yabje Pe Molo Tute Omba Kule Donze Soha Om Dare Ture Mama Yajana Bedangam Sam Dare Ture Mama Yajana Bedanguru Soha Om Dare Ture Mama Yajana Bedanguru Soha Om Dare Ture Mama Yajana Bedanguru Soha Om Dare Ture Mama Bedanguru Soha Om Dare Ture Mama Yajana Bedanguru Soha Om Dare Ture Mama Bedanguru Soha Dola Chena the Torma Dayonga de Chom de Mamba Arden Rame Kutse Jarden Jarden Dokon Sembantu Arya Dara Banza Samayanda Ditale Sana sama te kona juyo shasur me do burman te cha shasuro doyo nanga jasida lame pam ju kuzanga chute jato baton cho o ayatare sapare vara agam bad aloka Gandana Chabdabadu Zoyaso supplications, BuNima, Chen Koryoje, Lane Tonso Menji Nonoji, Dabu Zonda Mazong Boko, Dalu Lande Chundenema, Rena Mandala Punzaman, Ahu, and Saje Buju Sochen Medoda, Dara Lenye Nede Jimbande, Sanje Chunla Midu Puaya, Rokunum Dojendo Juvashum.
Page 19. Noble Arya Tara and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions in the 3 times, I prostrate to you with utter sincerity. I visualize offerings of actual and imaginary flowers, incense, butter lamps, perfume, feasts, music, and so forth. Retinue of Arya Tara, please accept them. I confess the 10 non-virtues, the 5 inexpiable transgressions, the afflictive emotions habituated by the mind, and my every misdeed from beginningless time until today. I rejoice in the merit of all virtues accumulated in the 3 times, by hearers, solitary realizers, bodhisattvas, ordinary people, and so forth. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater, lesser, and common vehicles according to the varied thoughts and intellectual capacities of sentient beings. As long as samsara remains, please do not pass into nirvana, but look with compassion upon sentient beings who are sinking in the ocean of suffering. Whatever merit I have amassed is the cause of enlightenment. Thus, before too long, may I become a glorious guide to transient beings. We go to the handout, the praises to the 21 Taras. Om, I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage Tara, swift, heroic, eyes like lightning instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of 3 worlds, tear-born lotus. Homage she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent as 1,000-star collection. Homage golden blue on lotus, water-born in hand adorn it, giving effort calm austerities, patience meditation her sphere. Homage crown of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage filling with tutare, Hong desire direction and space, trampling with her feet the 7 worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage worshipped by the all-lords, Chakra, Agni, Brahma, Maru, honored by the hosts of spirits, corpse raisers, Gandharvas, Yakshas. Homage with her tret and pet sounds, destroying post-magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out right in, blazing in a raging fire blaze. Homage to Turi, very dreadful, destroyer of Mara's champions, she with frowning lotus visage, who is slayer of all enemies. Homage at the heart, her fingers adorn her with 3-jewel mudra, light ray masses all excited, all directions wheels adorn her. Homage she's so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mirthful laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas. Amid she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with her Hong sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments most shining. Amitabha in her hair knot, sending out much light eternal. Amid she mid-wreath ablaze like aeon ending fire abiding. Right stretched left bent joy surrounds you, troops of enemies destroying. Amid she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it. At her with the home 7 levels she does conquer. Homage happy, virtuous, peaceful. She whose field is peace nirvana. She endowed with Om and Swaha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder. Freeze with Hong and knowledge mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage Ture with seed letter, of the shape of syllable Hong. By foot stamping shakes the 3 worlds, Meru, Mandara, and Vindhya. Homage holding in her hand the hair-marked moon of Deva lake form, with twice Tara and Peg, totally dispelling poison. Homage she whom gods and their kings and the Kinnaras do honor. Armored in all joyful splendor, she dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Hara and 2 Tara. She dispels severe contagion. Homage full of liberating power by the set of 3 natures, destroys hosts of spirits, yakshas, and raise corpses supreme Turi. These praises with the root mantras and prostrations thus are 21. We go to the benefits of the 21 Taras praises. To one who has true devotion to the goddess, a wise person who recites this prayer, who remembers her in the evening and upon arising at dawn, absolute fearlessness will be bestowed. All misdeeds will be pacified, all lower realms utterly conquered, and 7 million Buddhas will quickly empower him. In this life one will attain superior attributes and ultimately progress to the state of Buddhahood. By remembering her, even virulent local or foreign poisons that one has eaten or drunk will be utterly expelled. This prayer completely eliminates the torment of afflictions of negative forces, epidemics, and poisons, even when recited on behalf of others. On reciting it twice, thrice, or 7 times, those who want children will have a child, and those who desire wealth will attain it. All of one's wishes will be fulfilled, all obstacles will self-destruct, and every hindrance will be overcome. Go to page 39 in the Tara Sadhana.
Ai Padre Doge Dando Demniang, Sonia Zote Jikun Jeju, Menton Shed Drusu Chum Jeju, Rogun Jeju Sanje Sho. Om Dare Du Re So.
Page 41. Exalted Mother Goddess Tara, residing in the unborn empty expanse of Dharma Dhatu, who bestows bliss upon every sentient being, please protect me from all danger. Since mother sentient beings are unaware that they themselves are the Dharmakaya, their minds are navigated by afflictive emotions as they wander adrift through cyclic existence. Mother Goddess, please protect them. Dharma has not yet arisen from the depths of some beings' hearts. By adhering to mundane words, they are deceived by erroneous philosophies. Authentic Mother Goddess, please protect them. Having seen the nature of mind itself, so difficult to recognize, some still do not habituate it, but remain distracted by negative activities. Mindful Mother Goddess, please protect them. Regardless of what they do, some remain shackled by their habitual pattern of dualistic grasping at the self-arisen mind of non-dual wisdom. Goddess of the mind of non-duality, please protect them. Although they dwell in the absolute truth, some are ignorant of the interdependence of cause and effect, and confused by the meaning of that which should be understood. Omniscient Mother Goddess, please protect them. Certain individual disciples do not yet comprehend that by possessing an innate space-like nature, free of mental concepts, all phenomena are inseparable from space. Perfectly enlightened Mother, please protect them.
Sudam Shirang Guru Hung Ha 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 Hu Vanga Vate Arya Tara Mamam Arya Tara Bama Samaya Sadhu Om Arya Tara Sama Manabalaya Arya Tara Denuba Dijandu Mebava Sudakayo Meba Subhajayo Meba Anurato Mebava Sava Siddhe Meba Sava Karma Sudame Budam Siam Guru Hum Ha 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 Hum Vanga Vate Aya Aya Taripa Mahasamaya Sadhu Om Aya Tare Samaya Manipala Aya Tare Denuba Dijandu Meba Sukdu Kayo Meba Subhajayo Meba Anurado Meba Savasade Meba Indo Kumasada Guru Hum Ha 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 Hu Vanga Vate Aya Tara Mamam Aya Tara Bama Sama Sadhu Majuyon Samadada Dalama Bevangana Nomba Kanje Zunzula Ngada Damba Tovere Undana Tanda Lenjedo Korwa si do yo ne ja, ne me je da wa so so, cho na le ba za do su.
Page 50.
Ai jam sen sen mo wang je da, Lama chu pe ngu zhe de, Lama la ye zhe xi.
Page 52. Exalted, transcendent Lady of Triumph, compassionate one, may I and all innumerable sentient beings purify the two obscurations and swiftly complete the two accumulations. Thus may we attain a complete awakening. Until then, in every lifetime, having obtained the sublime bliss of gods and humans, may the obstacles hindering the attainment of omniscience, interfering spirits, epidemics, illnesses, and so forth, as well as the various causes which lead to premature death, nightmares, evil omens, the 8 fears, and all danger, be quickly pacified and eliminated. May abundant auspiciousness, prosperity, and happiness, both mundane and transcendent, increase and proliferate. May every purpose without exception be accomplished effortlessly and spontaneously. May we persevere in the practice, and may the sacred Dharma flourish. Through continuous practice, may we behold your sublime face. May we realize emptiness, and may precious bodhicitta broaden and expand like the waxing moon. When we are born in the victor's excellent and lovely mandala, from an exquisitely beautiful lotus, may Amitabha, the victorious Buddha of infinite light, give his prophecies again, and thereafter may we gain attainment. In every lifetime I have thoroughly realized the deity who accomplishes the enlightened activities of all the past, present, and future Buddhas. Bluish-green with a single face and 2 arms, she is the swift subduer. May the auspiciousness of our mother who holds a Utpala flower be present. Queen Mother Tara, may I and others become identical to you with your retinue, lifespan, pure realm, and nobly superior marks of perfection. Through the power of exaltation and supplication of you, let disease, malevolent spirits, poverty, and quarreling be pacified, and let the Dharma and auspiciousness flourish for myself and others, wherever we may live. Having discarded physical deformities, you possess the marks of perfection. Having discarded impediments of speech, your voice is the melodic birdsong of the Kalavinka. Having discarded lapses of the mind, you perceive all that should be known. May the auspiciousness of the lady who blazes with glory be present. Om, homage to she who protects from the 8 fears. Homage to she who blazes an auspicious glory. Homage to she who blocks the gate to the lower realms. Homage to she who leads on the path to the higher realms. You are my constant companion. I pray you will eternally protect me with compassion. O Mama of the Buddha of the 3 times, you lovingly care for all sentient beings like a mother for her child. Through your love for myself and all beings, you purify the 2 obscurations so we may perfect the 2 accumulations. In every lifetime you pacify disturbances arising from the 8 and 10 fears. Having attained merit, Dharma teachings and wealth proliferate. When I am completely released from the iron shackles of self-grasping, may my altruism be indistinguishable from yours in benefiting all beings. Please fulfill the wishes of those disciples who maintain Samaya. We go to the Dharmapala text, the Sölkha, brief Torma offering to the Dharma protectors. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Simchin Tamche Deva Dan Deva Jodan Dambar Church Dongha Dan Dongha Jodan Rava Church Dongha Meba Deva Dan Rava Church Geren Chadan Yidan Rava Dan Hulon Dambar Church.
May all sentient beings have happiness in the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering in the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all sentient beings have happiness in the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering in the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
Ranya Dan La Sarva Toso Lan Churamyang Melon Chuyen Balan Ganye Chu Serjan Tongne Lung Mai Deng Do Tu Jie Den De Dong Xin Xin Jia Jin Xiao Nga Dur Zeng Nga Jie Ba Ong Hong Zhang Shi A Da Malam Pam Pam Tam Jian Zi Hong Jie Na Wo Long Yu Long Yun Me Ba Zai Jie Kurvanye Jubarva Zar Loja Dharma Merje Kachu Da Den Owa Zigla Wunchu Durze Go Reishen Yanson Dawa Wuju Durze Tamba Yishi Durze Jam Sojo.
Top of page 3. I appear as the Yidam deity. From the seed syllable at my heart emanate rum, yum, and come. Fire, wind, and water burn, scatter, and wash away the faults and defects of the Torma. Above wind and fire is a hearth of skulls. Above that is a vast, spacious skull filled with the 5 meats and 5 nectars. The 5 meats are marked with Om, Hum, Tam, Hri, and Ah, and the 5 nectars with Mum, Lam, Bum, Pum, and Tum. A wind of Hung emerges from the nostrils, blowing, stirring, and lighting the fire which melts and boils the substances. The defects bubble over, and the pure essence fills the skulls to the brim. Above a moon disk lid, Hum, Ah, and Om are stacked one above the other. Light radiates from these and gather nectar, which merges with the syllables. The 3 syllables and moon disk melt into light and dissolve into the nectar. Thus it transforms into an ocean of wisdom nectar.
Om Ahum Ha Ho Shi Om Ahum Ha Ho Shi Ranga Toga Savon La Wun Chu Lama Ya Dan Kan Zhou Chu Zhong Su Ma Zhou No La So Zhong Yip Dat Gek Rik Len Chan Zhu Zhou Jin Dang Zhun Zhou Zhen Da Da.
Light radiates from the seed syllable at my heart, inviting the Lama, Yidam, and Dakinis, the protectors and guardians of the Dharma, wealth gods, guardians of the directions, local spirits, obstructing spirits, karmic creditors, and the 6 classes of beings, who then gather before me like billowing clouds. According to their ranking order, these guests partake of the Torma with light tubes emerging from their Vajra tongues, and thus are pleased and satisfied.
Daban, Sonya Jubela Mana, Yeje Roje Karanga, Sozo Jejan Jodaba, Surwa Depso Tuje, Hong Yedan Sabja Namja, Namjur Lame Jedebe, Deje Duzan Jizeda, Mana Maya Duma, Dinjela Sojarvela, Shetoran Jansan, Younger Jamzo, Jejero Shekarankai, Mando Dada Tosan, Gudrup Namye Sardoso, Hong Tamjin Jamson Totot, Bangun Sabje Saro, Sajrok Kurjan Paiman, Dajing Lason Gunbuzo, Children Chuje Torma, Mungna Jamja Harana, Xinjong Sengdong Rahal, Behan Nujin Changba, Chujong Korje Torma, Yeje Roje Karan Kai, Parche Nedon Dragig, Norje Lobun Koses, Chuda Tamba Sonje, Daga Samdun Rabanzo, Hong Naman Hussein Zamba, Sujin Norda Pomon, Munze Laman Zamarda, Rizit Latsin Yayam, Chujin Tumbe Tomion, Yisha Roje Karan Kai, Chudin Lomju Paran, Hong Lalo Zakar Jachi, Sojo Jojo Zanrai, Bangun Dunja Zangat, Chujin Tumbe Torma, Jije Roje Karan Kai, Parche Solan Tujin, Hong Namsa Papsu Sobju, Jibda Yuma Nena, Chepar Yurne the Dag, Dakun Korje Torma, Jije Roje Karan Kai, Dadun Chujin Rupar, Hong Gigdan Longden Jumbu, Lincha Pulung Shakun, Ganyan Chujin Torma, Jije Roje Karan Kai, Lucen Shene Pinsen, Lincha Sanjen Pulung, Shakun Tajen Kowan, Hong Rodruk Simchin Taye, Chujin Tumba Jachin, Jije Roje Karan Kai, Ranrang Dongha Choji, and the San George.
Page 12. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Glorious Vajra, guardian great black one, and Heruka, glorious great Bhairava, by nature you are one with Dharma. In essence you are the same within primordial wisdom, and in character you are equal in unhindered activity. Hero who defeats all unfavorable circumstances, you are the foremost lord of all appearance and existence and all gods and demons. Wrathful local guardian, great leader of activity oppressors, invincible sovereign of radiant splendor, you protect awareness holding yogins as if they were your own children, and you assess the absorption of oath-bound practitioners. You are endowed with the radiance of peace, the splendor of increasing, and the power of magnetizing activity. You are swift in activities of liberating savage foes and hindrances. Your mighty skill in protecting the teachings is sublime. Powerful Lord with the name, the one endowed with mighty Vajra wrath, great warrior God of yogins, please heed me. Please dwell in this holy shrine of enlightened body, speech, and mind of myself the yogin called Vajra Heruka. Please act to conquer the dread of the four Maras and all obstacles along my path of supreme bliss, whereby I will accomplish unsurpassed awakening. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi companion that will guide me on the authentic path. Until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, and cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May God, spirits, and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Ma Hrui, by the power of your compassion and previous aspirations, Mother Achi Chokya Droma, arise from the Dharma sphere and look upon me from the space of primordial wisdom. Miraculously descend upon this activity mandala. Mother Achi, Lady of Nanam, powerful Dharma Tara, Wisdom Tara, Samaya Tara, magnetizing goddess, flesh-eating Karma Dakini, noble Lady Tashi Serengma, Mio Lob Sangma, Tekar Drosangma, Tingi Shal Sangma, and Chopin Drisama, protectors of the lineage forefathers, protectors of frightful hermitages, protectors with Samaya who pledge to protect the teachers of the Kagyu lineage. Your luminous wisdom never fades, your compassion never withholds, your blessings are never far, and your power is unobstructed. All of you bless us yogins and our retinues through your enlightened body. Bless us through your enlightened speech. Bless us through your enlightened mind. Bless us through your enlightened qualities. Bless us through your enlightened activities. Act so as to conquer adverse circumstances and the dread of the four Maras. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi companion that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with my body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May gods, spirits, and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Jaya, Jaya, Siddhi, Siddhi, Pala, Pala.
Tamchi Suma Nede Teve Namjur Joven Chalen Japan Sanje Din Song Concho Rumpan Windu Dipjur Namjur Chiba Nipe Takpa Changsu Tongpu Kordan Nomju Jeba Nidu Gemi Lanzo Jebe Ludop Meglayam Sinte Ma Jeba Narwa Tadun Himbe Tamtun Tejenren Pandamana Mandra Sekom Jobe Ronzen Simba Lula Renjam Dewan Kone Yela Nambar Rope Tenzin Sami Devi Nayang Mumbar Chusor Chuju Chudup Chudin Tozar Machung Zedong Chewan Yela Tashi Lom Jum Pusum Sisul Lam Chang Chole Drunzum Jikbat Jaja Chimpun Sewa Donna Samdu Yubjen Drupa Dadan Taye Semchin Tamje Lami Zoba Sanchok Drupa Garchen Rinpoche Malu Shewa Tenzin Malu Lunja Drupan Jie Gang Ye La Chimba Zamje Drupa Ngu Drup Zuwan Zeba Suma Yubjen Nova Chet Daga Sandu Malu Anurado me baba sawa sete me parenta sawa kama sutra sudam jirang guru hong ha 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 ho bang sawa tatanga tam beza mami meza beza ma samaya sadu wa dana denda lenje do korwa si do yone ja nemi che dan wan so so chona le ba za do so Suchati Chabanza Sova Jumden de Jingar Rupanzi Bekanza Virgin Chua Shaji Chuchon Suma Namje
We go to Summoning Good Fortune, page 63, and a rainfall of benefit and happiness.
Garchen Pure Land of perfect happiness, even the name of sorrows unknown. Amitayas grant long life, regard me kind-heartedly in Potala, pure land of perfect compassion. Even but poisons them don't exist. Chenrezig, hold me with love. Grant me the supreme city in lotus-like pure land of Vidyadhara's deathless life. Even misery's names are gone. Lotus-born, grant your blessing. Sky-faring rainbow body in manifest joy land. All perfect bliss, even the names for confused hate don't exist. Vajra Sattva grant blessings, mirror like wisdom, Siddhi in glory endowed land of perfect splendor. Even names for confused pride don't exist. Ratna Sambhava bestow equanimity, wisdom in Devachan, pure land of great happiness. Even names for confused desire are gone. Amitabha bless and grant discerning wisdom, Siddhi. Fulfilled activity, land of perfect Buddha deeds. There's no words for jealousy. Amoga Siddhi bestow all accomplishing wisdom in the augment Dharma sphere. Endowed with 5 perfect chants, ignorance does not exist. Vairochana grant Torma, Tatu wisdom Siddhi, grant vital essences of the 5 great mothers and long life. Inamnated Udya Naha dwells with the Kirnis, grant bliss, emptiness, mastery, fortune of profound mantra, where all lineage yidams dwell. Grant awakening in one life, fortune of Mahamudra in the sphere of self-display. Dwell yidams of peace and wrath, grant supreme and common power, Siddhi fulfilling all aims. In 24 sacred sides gathered infinite sky dancers, grant ripening liberating powers, fortune of secret mantra in Dharmakaya's expanse. Dwell the lineage lords and kin, grant enlightened acts increase to stages mantra deity in all taming Tulku sphere. Dwell Mahakala and court, grant subjugating Siddhi, fortune of enlightened acts. Hum Hri in Vaishravanasa, both dwells the wealth god Jambala, who acts kindly for all beings. Master of life, merit, wealth, food and fortune with your court. Don't waver from your heart pledge. Think of us compassionately. Bring here all long life fortune. Bring here fortune of cattle, fortune of swift horses and wealth of wish granting livestock, the fortune of fertile sheep, and of herd animals, fortune of goats and souls, birds, cattle, wealth of wish granting cows, bulls, mules to carry heavy loads. All this good fortune bring here, fortune of fine lovely silk, highly priced gold and silver, fertile soil and the 6 grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind, bring them here as good fortune, Brahma's fortune from above. God's ghost spirits, wealth midway, Nagas wishing gem below, 3 worlds, gods and humans, wealth, bring them here as good fortune, Lupapo's body fortune, Zambuling's holy Dharma, Balang chose fortunate wealth, Draminyan's longevity, beings life, strength and merit, of all lands grant their fortune, Indian kings religious might, Chinese kings are reaching force, Persian kings fortune and wealth, the army of King Gesar, the courage of Ugarhor, as good fortune bring them here, fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds, perfect wealth, food and clothing, radiant splendor, riches, strength, armor, weapons, miracle powers, monks who uphold the scriptures, fortune of brave and strong boys, beautiful and virtuous girls, pure offspring, please all of these, bring them here as good fortune, like sun and moon's eastern rise, eastern long life fortune, come like the swirling southern clouds, southern long life fortune, come like enshrouding mist, western long life fortune, please come here, like a river flows northern long life fortune, please come here, like rain falling from above, upper long life fortune, come like 6 grains ripening below, lower long life fortune, come fortune of melodious praise, come like turquoise dragons, roar, fortune of heart students line, come like dazzling star garlands, Om Hri Eastern Vajradaki, bring life's fortune, pacify disease, demons, hindrances, southern jewel Naki, bring resources, food and wealth, expand life, merit, riches, western lotus Naki, summon how to tame all things, samsara and nirvana, northern action Daki, bring the foreign light and acts, annihilate hinders evil, wealth gods with your retinue, bring here all the world's fortune, bring auspicious objects here, bring fortunate objects here, always remain at this place, and make these fortunes steadfast, Potentize life substances and at this place protect wealth. Please remain firm, unchanging. Grant eternal life, Sid. He grant endless treasure, Sid. He grant wealth and merit, Sid. He grant to Sid his, let them be accomplished spontaneously. Sarva Siddhi Alalahu.
Om Ahong. Three Kayas, Lama, deity of longevities, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I obtain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the long life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I obtain the empowerment of the Dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is attained. May I obtain the empowerment of white Zambala Yabyom, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I obtain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I obtain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I obtain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I obtain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomena of samsara and nirvana. May I obtain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I obtain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I obtain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I obtain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I obtain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. The Guru who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky, or water pouring into water, without reference point into the all-pervasive, open space of Aha. Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomena, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the 3 times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field, great bliss, and reach the ground of no return. We continue on the next page with the World Peace Prayer. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the 3 jewels and 3 roots, and especially Chenrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava, I pray, please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In the dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of inner and outer elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions. May the minds of all be filled with the love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long. By the truthful power of the 3 roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled. We go to the blue prayer book, the Shantideva prayer, on page 61. By all the virtue I have now amassed by composition of this book, which speaks of entry to the Bodhisattva way, may every being tread the path to Buddhahood. May beings everywhere who suffer torment in their minds and bodies have by virtue of my merit joy and happiness in boundless measure. As long as they may linger in samsara, may their present joy know no decline, and may they taste of unsurpassed beatitude in constant and unbroken continuity. Throughout the spheres and reaches of the world, in hellish states wherever they may be, may beings fettered there, tormented, taste the bliss and peace of Sukhavati. May those caught in the freezing ice be warmed, and from the massing clouds of Bodhisattva's prayers, may torrents rain in boundless streams, to cool those burning in infernal fires. May forests where the leaves are blades and grass become sweet groves and pleasant woodland glades, and may the trees of miracles appear, supplanting those upon the hill of Shalmali. And may the very pits of hell be sweet, with fragrant pools all perfumed with the scent of lotuses, be lovely with the cries of swan and goose and waterfowl so pleasing to the ear. May fiery coals turn into heaps of jewels, the burning ground become a crystal floor, the crushing hills celestial abodes, adorned with offerings, the dwelling place of Buddhas. May the hail of lava, fiery stones, and weapons henceforth become a rain of blossoms. May those whose hell it is to fight and wound be turned to lovers offering their flowers, and those engulfed in fiery Vaitarani, their flesh destroyed, their bones bleached white as kunda flowers. May they, through all my merit strength, have godlike forms, and sport with goddesses in Mendakini's peaceful streams. What fear it is, they'll ask, that grips the henchmen of the deadly lord, the frightful vultures and the carrion crows? What noble strength is it that brings us joy and drives away our dreadful night? And looking skyward they will see the shining form of Vajrapani. Then may their sins be quenched in joy, and may they go to him. And when they see the seething lava flood of hell, extinguished in a rain of blossoms, drenched with scented water, at once fulfilled in bliss, they'll ask, how can this be? And thus the denizens of hell will see the one who holds the lotus. Friends, throw away all your fears and quickly gather here, for who is it that comes to banish dread, this youth with bound-up gleaming hair? This loving bodhisattva, saving and protecting every being, whose power relieves all pain, increasing joy? Do you see the splendor of his house that echoes praises of 1,000 goddesses, the 100 gods who lay their diadems before his lotus feet? The rain of flowers falling on his head, his eyes moist with compassion. Thus may those in hell cry out on seeing Manjughosha, and likewise when, through these my roots of virtue, they see the joyful clouds let fall their cooling scented rain, their obscurations cleansed by bodhisattvas like Samantabhadra, may all those languishing in hell come now to perfect happiness, and may the stooping animals be freed from fear of being preyed upon each other's food, and may the famished spirits have such joy as those who dwell within the northern continent, and may they be replete and satisfied by streams of milk that pour from noble Lord Avalokita's hand, and bathing in it may they be refreshed and cooled. And may the blind receive their sight, and may the deaf begin to hear, and women near their time bring forth, like Maya Devi, free from any pain. And may the naked now be clothed, and all the hungry eat their fill, and may those parched with thirst receive pure waters and delicious drink. May the poor and destitute find wealth, the haggard and the careworn joy. May confidence relieve those in despair, and bring them steadfastness in every excellence. May every being ailing with disease be freed at once from every malady. May all the sickness that afflicts the living be instantly and permanently healed. May those who go in dread have no more fear. May captives be unchained and now set free. And may the weak receive their strength. May living beings help each other in kindness. May travelers upon the road find happiness no matter where they go. And may they gain without the need of toil the goals on which they set their hearts. May those who put to sea in boat or ship attain the ports that they desire. And may they safely come to shore, and sweet reunion with their kith and kin. May those who lose their way and stray, and misery find fellow travelers, and safe from the threat of thieves and savage beasts, be tireless and their journey light. May children and the old, the weak, protectorless, bewildered in the wild and those pathless wastes, and those whose minds are dulled, and all who are insane, have pure celestial beings as their guardians. May all attain the human state and be possessed of wisdom, faith, and love. With perfect livelihood and sustenance, may they have mindfulness throughout their lives. May everyone have unrestricted wealth, just like the treasury of space, enjoying it according to their wish without a trace of harm or enmity. May beings destitute of splendor become magnificent and bright, and those worn down by toil and drudgery acquire great beauty and perfection. May all the women in this world attain the strength of masculinity, and may the lowly come to excellence, the proud and haughty lose their arrogance. And thus, by all the merit I have gained, may every being, leaving none aside, abandon all their evil ways, embracing goodness now and evermore. From bodhicitta may they never be separate, and constantly engage in bodhisattva deeds, and may they be accepted as disciples by the Buddhas, and turn aside from what is Mara's work. And may these beings, each and every one, enjoy an unsurpassed longevity, living always in contentment. May the very name of death be strange to them. On every side, in all the 10 directions, may groves of wish-fulfilling trees abound, resounding with the sweetness of the teachings spoken by the Buddhas and their bodhisattva children. And may the earth be wholesome everywhere, free from boulders, cliffs, and chasms, flat and even like a level palm, and smooth as lapis lazuli. And for many circles of disciples, may multitudes of bodhisattvas rise in every land, adorning them with every excellence. From bird song and the sighing of the trees, from shafts of light and from the sky itself, may living beings, each and every one, perceive the constant sound of Dharma. May they come into the presence of the Buddhas and meet with bodhisattvas, offspring of the same, with clouds of offerings unbounded. May the teachers of the world be worshipped. May kindly spirits bring the rains on time, for harvests to be rich and plentiful. May princes rule according to the truth, and may the world be blessed in all prosperity. May medicines be strong and full of virtue. May healing spells be chanted with success. May spirits of the air that feed on flesh be kind, their minds imbued with pity. And let no being ever suffer pain. Let them neither ail nor languish, never doing evil. May they have no fear nor suffer insults, and may their minds be ever free from sorrow. In monasteries, temples, and the like, may reading and reciting widely flourish. May harmony prevail among the Sangha, and may its purpose be all fulfilled. May ordained monks intent upon the practice find perfect places for retreat in solitude, abandon every vagrant thought, and meditate with trained and serviceable minds. May nuns have all their wants supplied. May quarreling, vindictiveness be strange to them. Let all who have embraced monastic life uphold a pure and unimpaired observance. May they feel regret when discipline is broken, and always may they strive to cleanse away their faults. May they thus obtain a fortunate rebirth, wherein to undertake unfailing discipline. May the wise and learned be revered, and always be sustained by offerings. With minds suffused with purity, may their renown spread far and wide. May beings never languish in the lower realms. May pain and hardship be unknown to them. Enjoying more than godlike strength and beauty, may Buddhahood for them be swiftly gained. Again and yet again, may sentient beings make offerings to all the Buddhas, and with Buddha's unimagined bliss, may they enjoy undimmed and constant happiness. May all the bodhisattvas now fulfill their high intention for the sake of beings, and sentient beings likewise now receive the good the Buddhas have in store for them. And may the Arhats and Pratika Buddhas at length attain their perfect happiness. And may I also, through Manjushri's kindness, reach the ground of perfect joy, and throughout the streams of all my life embrace monastic ordination. Thus may I abide sustained by simple ordinary fare, and in every life obtain a dwelling place in perfect solitude. Whenever I desire to gaze on him, or put to him the slightest question, may I behold the unobstructed vision of Manjughosha, my protector. To satisfy the needs of beings dwelling in the 10 directions to the margins of the sky, may I reflect in every deed the perfect exploits of Manjushri. And now, as long as space endures, as long as there are beings to be found, may I continue likewise to remain, to drive away the sorrows of the world, the pains and sorrows of all wandering beings, that may they ripen wholly on myself, and may the virtuous company of bodhisattvas bring about the happiness of beings. May the doctrine, only remedy for suffering, the source of every bliss and happiness, be nurtured and upheld with reverence, and throughout a vast continuous of time endure. And now to Manjughosha I prostrate, whose kindness is the wellspring of my good intent, and to my virtuous friends I also bow, whose inspiration gave me the strength to grow. We turn to the yellow prayer book, page 22, Long Life Prayers. For this realm encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may you remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya Lion, supreme are your activities of guiding others with your perfect deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of the Lord Drigongpa, great Lord of the 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and holy Dharma's peace and light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. The one known in the noble land as Arya Deva, emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chudingpa, the heart son of Jigten Gompo. May the life of glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 aeons. Page 28. May the teachings of the great Drigongpa Ratna Shri, Master of interdependence, omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld until the end of cyclic existence, through study, practice, hearing, contemplation, and meditation. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate aeon. And your love is boundless like space. I supplicate to the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
자자가나 저거 자카서 주고는 자시들의 롱라 거체링보.
And to all the friends who have joined us on the live stream, Dashi Delek to all of you, and long life.
Thank you, everyone, for your practice and for joining us. Thank you, Rinpoche. And please join us this afternoon with Venerable Khenpo Tenzin for his meditation series on the 37 Bodhisattva practices from 3 to 4 p.m. Take care.
Om